Hello everyone. It's Gigo here, and welcome back to the channel once again. If it is your first time seeing this project, this is the Kumasi project, right? Which we have a 5 bedroom sitting on a half plot, and also we have another 2 bedroom apartment next to it. So it is a full plot, I believe, and the owner is putting her dream house next to an investment project, which is the 2 bedroom apartment, which will go for rentals, right? So I explained it in my previous episode where we started with the carpentry work, right, for the decking. So we have Ifo and his team right here in Kumasi live doing the beam plates, right? I mean, that is the phase which they are now doing the beam plate, which later, the boarding will go on and then the concrete casting will come. We will get there during, today's video, and also we have the steel benders also coming on site to do their own thing. Brother Sammy is also there as usual. So, I mean, today's episode is a lot in one. So stay tuned and make sure that, you stay to the end to get a full, understanding of what we are doing here. If this is your first time seeing this project, and you want to follow up, if you go to my playlist, it's called the Kumasi project, right? Where I believe the owner is doing amazing with this project, right? The idea behind it is top notch, right? As you can see in the 3D drawing, right? Building her dream house, which is a 5 bedroom house, next to investment project on one plot, right? I mean, amazing, right? You cannot go wrong with this kind of investment, right? So this is what I've been preaching, all this while on this channel, that your first project, right, or should always be something that can earn you money, especially if you live in the West. Even if you haven't traveled before, right, and you're in Ghana, I believe that your first construction building should be something that you can make money out of, right? So let's say this owner, I'm not wishing her bad, but if she's not able to kind of complete the structure, right, she can sell one and use it to finish the other one, rather going for a bigger structure, which is going to get you stuck on the way, right? So we should always start small and grow big. Construction can be very stressful sometimes, so you need to take it step by step, right, so that you don't give up on the way, right, to leave it uncompleted, abandoned. Let's tackle it step by step, right, which is the best way to build.
So as we can see, the level too, though the block wise is very bad, it's very bad. So I have to take my time, then I take my level so that everything will be nice, or everything will be in the level. So now if we can see, now you can see the level now. Now everything is showing that it's going well. Even the front here too, they have to do like the step down, the porch is supposed to be step down, but they did it raw like that, the down one, or the down floor, no. So for the top there, no, I can't maintain the same mistake, so I have to change it. So that's what we are doing now for the porch,
So that's info for you, Chris Carpentry and Ventures, who is our carpenter here at Gigo Production Group. So if you have any, timber work, either roofing, decking, right? I mean, if you go to my playlist, if you look for Ifo Carpenter, you see, the amazing job that he's been doing here, on the channel at Gigo Production Group. Like I always say before, Ifo was doing finishes, right? Talking about wardrobe, kitchen setups, beds, and all kinds of nice furnitures. But, he fell in love, in construction, all right? I mean, on the field. So Ifo is very good.
So this one like this, we have to go back to Accra, so we are doing night. So now we put the plywood all finish. They left the step we want on. This one there by God grace tomorrow. We'll put this one early in the morning. Then from there, we'll move go. So as you can see, this night too, we are still putting the plywood so that we finish it. We try, but we can't. So early in the morning, by God grace, we'll finish them. We'll move.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside, when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument, or just the start of it?
So this morning, by God grace, we wake up. We start laying the rubbish on the top of the plows. So that is what we are doing this morning. So after this, then we are moving back to Accra. If the steam that can finish, and then we'll come back and get to do the outside cover under the cast. So this is the black rubber that we are putting on the top of the plow.
Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age.
So this be our step. So this be the laundry. So now we finish our part. Now it's ready for the steam miller, which is our steam miller on the knee. So it's on the way coming to the side. Then we also come and take over. So this is the iron rod, and this is the board that we use to do the outside cover now for the casting. So after everything, we lay the block, the rubber on top. So this is how the whole thing can end for part 1.
So fast forward, FO is done with his portion of the work, which is the carpentry work for the decking. So that means that the steel benders also have to come in to do their things. That is Brother Sammy for you in your shot. I mean, he's the engineer, making sure that everything is going on right. So he's live at Kumasi with the steel benders, right? As I said, we work as a team. We move together as a team, and that's how we operate, right? So you can see that we are clearing the foundation. So the plan, when engineer came on board, who is Brother Sammy, we decided that we should do the concrete casting, the overside concrete casting, and then the decking casting at the same time, right? Because we're going to have the machine there. So maybe it's better to have it for 2 days to do both concrete casting. And then after the 21 days, when both, concrete casting is dry, we can do in the block laying for both structures, right? So it will be moving at a pace where I believe that we could get to a certain level, within a short possible time, right? So the wood that we used for this, immediately we are done laying the blocks, right, which is coming on top. I think the other structure block work will be at the lintel level. So immediately we take it from, the decking, the structure we're doing the decking now, we move it to the one which is yet to come, right? So we are just transferring the materials, the wooden materials, to the next structure, which saves you a lot of money, right? I mean, you don't have to get the woods anymore. And I mean, I believe in FO. I know that the owner is going to save a lot of wood, right, using FO to do your carpentry work. That's one advantage you have with FO. So here you have Ni, who is our steel bender, in your shot. So the whole team, I mean, the whole squad came to Kumasi to make this happen.
So now we start this one too. Madam say we for start this one. We have to do the oversight casting for this one. So the plumber is around here. They start doing the plumbing too for here. So we are casting the two all together. So this is the compactor machine that we are using to compact up before. So the plumber too is doing its own. So electricians are also on the top there. They're also doing them one at the top.
So we have a full force on board. I mean, the carpenter is there, the steel benders are there, the plumbers are there, the electricians are also there working together as a team. We have engineer Brother Sammy, who is making sure that everything goes according to the drawing and the planning, right? So I mean, this is Giggle Production Group for you, where you can still deal with each individual artisan if you please. Let's say you have, a carpenter already, you have a mason already, you can always call someone from Google Production Group to help you out. If you go to my playlist, you will find their contact details over there, right? So thanks for staying with us for today's episode. I really do appreciate your time spent here on the channel. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you at the concrete casting. Look, do we?